Tactical Atta Kyea abusia ene Blackmaster extra na ya bie no so agu n'animu ase. Yes, tactical lawyer Samuel Atta Kyea, a lawyer to Kwabena Adubu ahen former NSB National Signal Bureau abusia omo boss beto dwa say $7 million estimated to 49.1 million Ghana cedis bi. Ehon say any papa yi akopie mu e court na no lawyer ene Atta Kyea na ene Blackmaster ne semu a Atta Kyea say legal vacation binti ono de anya de a obesi court ho na Blackmaster ahwe ene de Atta Kyea ye bie no so agu n'animu ase. Yes, ene de wa ma animguase ene de wa je na wa tu chene semu a Atta Kyea has been exposed and disgraced. Edienti na Blackmaster kasa nsem we dey ma me kasa wa ma me kasa enye tenti pese ya ye ko na yeti ensem a ababetodwa ene ensem a lawyer Atta Kyea aka yenti ni na basese ha era so aye ba media je chebe se wa se ene de dika woni twa channel so a ye be se wa so be subscribe be like na wa aboa so ahye ma for person be tie no anya bi ati abusama we fi se obekire wadwen na be hye no so say ha so ye ni atememum ya adwen na iche yenti Blackmaster ne nsem a ode atodwa ene adekrenti a Samuel Atta Kyea yakokota onkobi zisi ama ne client ne ho kire no enya senteto yinteni na masisi a yedas.
Atta Kyea exposed and disgraced. Why? Now Atta Kyea is a lawyer. He's a member of the NPP. They were those in 8 years of power that ruined our nation. Atta Kyea was an MP until he was kicked out. My brother, my sister, in the last elections, and somebody took over from him. My brother, my sister, this is a lawyer many people respect, Zoe and Co. He worked in the office of the Attorney General. Several years back, he cut his teeth well. My brother, my sister, this is Samuel Atta Kyea. Now he has become a lawyer for a lot of these guys who are being prosecuted for stealing from the NPP. And recently, he refused to go to court because for him, it's a legal vacation and everybody has to go on vacation. He does not see why and how special these cases are over murder cases and those other cases that the CJ would force everybody to go to court even during the legal vacation. This was what he said to Kemini Amano, my colleague at TV3. Watch this.
Here's another angle you haven't looked at. Why are you not in a hurry to clear your client's name?
Who tells you I'm not in a hurry to clear my
Well, you've been given an opportunity to work during this period.
The whole year I've been working.
Say that again.
I told you that the whole year, when was the time that I said I won't come to court? And you believe that I shouldn't have my vacation as the CJ is having his vacation? What is the meaning of legal vacation? If you want to go and read the law, go and pay regard to Order 79. And Order 79 decrees legal vacation. What is the meaning of legal vacation? When a studio is on vacation and you say that, oh, there are some special cases that you should come in here, you should justify it. What is special between what a murder case and Kwabena Dubois case? Why are the murder cases not being heard?
What will be justification enough?
What will be justification enough? Somebody's pleasure, unquestionable pleasure, a fetish of a pleasure, that these are special cases by my own thinking. The rest of them, they don't matter. You think we can't question discretionary powers, administrative decisions? They are all embedded in the Constitution. Yeah. What are you feeding the public? Why? Why are we in an ambulance mood to try these cases? The rest of them don't matter. What is the point of the matter? That lawyers should not rest because to the mind of the CJ, these are special cases that should be heard. What is the point of that? I don't understand that.
The judge says in 6 days you should be in court, or Kwabena Dubois without legal representation will represent himself. Do you plan to go to court on August 17th?
I'm not going to court at all. But what is informing that? Why should a judge in a very technical case of this nature, that a man's lawyer is on vacation and the judge is saying that if your lawyer doesn't come, go and find another lawyer. But he's saying that you come and stand there and cross-examine. How can a lay person, cross-examine in such a matter? You are asking a carpenter to go and do a surgery.
Then go to court.
It's not. Sorry?
Then go to court.
For what? For what? Why should I go to court? What is the meaning of legal vacation? What is special about this case? Some of these things you are failing to answer. And I know they can't answer. What is special about these cases? When we try these cases in the vacation, the inflation of Ghana will go down. What are we saying? What is the emergency about these cases? They can't answer. The other cases are of no consequence to the realm. These are the specialized ones that we should hurry them. What is the point of the matter?
In a spirited defiance of the Chief Justice. And information just reaching us is that Kojo Nkrumah has decided to go to the Supreme Court. Well, we encourage that. This is what is called democracy and rule of law. My brother, my sister, this is Samuel Atta Kyea. You saw how spirited he was in fighting against the so-called Order 79. That there's nothing special about these cases, over murder cases. He was expecting the Chief Justice to tell him, you know what? These cases, when we do them quickly, during the legal vacation, the inflation rate will go down. My brother, my sister. But he forgot that corruption is responsible for $3 billion and over American dollars of economic hemorrhage to our state annually. Can I break it down? Over $3 billion American dollars leave our beautiful country into the hands of dirty, corrupt people. Most of who are these politicians. My brother, my sister. And if we are able to trial them quickly and put them where they belong, that will help the economy stand. He says we should rather go and deal with murder cases and other cases. He doesn't see how special these cases are. To us Ghanaians, they are special. But Roxy Nelson Dafiamepo is the MP for South Dai. This man, he's a lawyer. And he's the majority chief whip in parliament. In other words, he's the holder of the whip. And he makes sure that he lashes the micro guys in parliament, minority guys in parliament. This is Roxy Nelson Dafiamepo, who recently told us that he's married to Ebi Bright Fasinte. My brother, my sister, he has reminded us of something that happened that had the same character as what is happening right now, legal vacation. And the same Atta Kyea was in the center of this. Court Order 79 allowed the Chief Justice to empanel a court any day, including vacation. And this was during the 2008 presidential election runoff dispute in court. And this is Atta Kyea saying that. Saying that, oh yes. Then Roxy Dafiamepo fired back. What did he say? Order 79 of CI 47 has always empowered the Chief Justice to empanel court any day. Honorable Atta Kyea. And this was in January 2009. Background. Number one. The Honorable Samuel Atta Kyea, then a leading NPP lawyer and head of Zoe Kyea and Co., later NP for Ebuakwa South, appeared in the Accra Fast Track High Court on Thursday, 1st January 2009, New Year's Day. Listen up. New Year's Day, when people were making their wishes and celebrating, he was in court and he justified why he should be in court. A statutory public holiday as counsel for the NPP as its national chairman, Peter McMahon, was standing trial. Now, the 7th December 2008 presidential election produced no outright winner, leading to a runoff on the 28th of December between Nana Addo and John Evans Atta Mills. Most results left Mills with a narrow lead of roughly 23,000 votes. Voting in the Tyne constituency, that's the Bono Ahafo region, could not take place on the 28th of December due to late arrival of materials and was rescheduled for Friday, 2nd January 2009. With only about 53,000 registered voters, Tyne had the potential to decide the outcome. Number 3, the NPP alleged significant irregularities, particularly in the Volta region, an NDC stronghold, and sought to prevent the Electoral Commission, as the EC, chaired by Dr. Kojo Afarijan, from declaring final results without addressing those allegations and a related filings to restrain the Tyne poll itself. 4. So on Wednesday, the 31st of December 2008, a working day, Honorable Atta Kyea and one Mrs. Irene Hardo filed an ex-party motion for an interim injunction to stop the EC from declaring the runoff results from Tyne. In response to this court process, the then Chief Justice C.J. Wood issued a warrant authorizing a special sitting on New Year's Day holiday. 6. On the first day of January 2009, Justice Edward Amwaku Asante, in pursuance of the warrant issued by C.J. Wood, instructing him to hear the ex-party application, heard the matter. He ruled that the case was of such national importance that it could not proceed ex-party. He ordered the applicants to serve the writ and motion on the NDC and Professor Atta Mills as interested parties by 10 a.m. on Friday, with responses due by 4 p.m. on Sunday, and fixed the substantive hearing for 5th January 2009. 8. Arguments in court included whether the Chief Justice could lawfully authorize a sitting on a public holiday. That's Order 19 of the High Court rules was cited by the MPP side. Opponents argued only the president could do so via executive argument. Now, the judge proceeded on the basis of the warrant he held. 9. A further application specifically targeting the Tyne vote was also pursued around the same time. Now, the MPP publicly indicated it would boycott Tyne, citing security, intimidation concerns, and the election went ahead on 2nd January without a successful court order stopping it. Mills was subsequently declared the winner. Why the urgency? Holiday sitting. Now, the timing was driven by the eminence of the Tyne poll and the expected declaration of results. The NPP viewed the matter as extremely time-sensitive and of high national stakes. Atta Kyea's firm later described the episode as one in which it sought via interlocutory injunction to prevent an election from being held in Tyne under the prevailing circumstances. 11. The episode later became politically charged, including references in a leaked audio recording involving Atta Kyea that discussed the handling of the case inter alia. The court documented reason for the holiday court appearance, however, was the urgent NPP application to restrain the EC's declaration of results amid the disputed 2008 presidential runoff and the pending Tyne constituency vote. So the Honorable Samuel Atta Kyea is what? I think is an animal, right? Or Ochia. Oh, okay. So the MP, the honorable MP, decided to use Ochia. Or Ochia can also be somebody's name. Yes, Honorable Samuel Ochia. Ochia. Honorable Samuel Ochia Atta Kyea has always been a vacation court aficionado. Ochia. I have to find out what that word means. Ochia. Yeah, in Kumasi, a lot of people used it when I was at Tiamade Secondary School. Ochia is different from Ochen. Ochen is different from Ochia. Ochia. This is Samuel Atta Kyea. At the time, he was in support and said, Order 79 should go on and work. And he glossed it with so much support. Now he says no. But Dafia Mekpo didn't end there. He documented it too in a video. What did he say? Watch this.
So as far back as 2000, the year 2000, Justice Badu, in the matter of Boido and Tai, had cause to it was even a civil matter. He had cause to say that where a hearing notice is issued and served on a lawyer in the party, and the party gets to court and the lawyer writes to say that he has made vacation arrangements, the court is minded to proceed with the matter. Unless the court is minded to give the party opportunity to produce another lawyer to deal with his interest in the matter, or the lawyer gets back quickly to say that he is prepared to return to court at a more convenient date. And I'll tell you, he knows that during vacations, I made some of my names at the bar from vacation trials. What will my boss do? He knows my boss very well, Teprehudu Chasaibo. He would travel for like a month and maybe and a half. So he will write. Normally he will write to the court that I am not available to handle the trial. But out of courtesy for the court, because a hearing notice has been issued for me to appear during the vacation, I will send my genius. So let them hold my brief for a copy of adjournment. So sometime in September, he will come and then they will agree on a date. Because you see, at the bar, we extend courtesies to the court.
He's explain why he can't do that.
No, so let me
because
tell
of the
you.
sensitivity
And I'm also
of the
countering
state.
that with the number of lawyers he has under his watch. And he's such an excellent lawyer. He's been Jerry Rawlings' lawyer before. So he's such an immaculate lawyer. He knows that when you have genius under you, must give them opportunity to fly. And you use vacation cases sometimes to do that. So some of his junior partners could have gone to court to say that, our managing partner who is in control of this matter has maybe traveled for a couple of reasons. Those reasons will be stated. And therefore is pleading that he should be given a couple of weeks to return to take control of the matter. The court in vacation will grant you.
You're certain?
I'm certain because we've done it many, many times. Especially in October, if we pray that you want to return in September to come and deal with the matter, the court will grant it. So
you're saying although the Chief Justice has said sit,
yes,
the discretion is left to the judge to decide.
It is always negotiation at the bar, between the bar and the bench. Always.
By the kind courtesy of Joy FM, we got that one. Joy News. That's what the Fiamekpo said. But Atta Kyea says he will not go. Now, Justice Francis Apangabono Archibonga has said that if he doesn't come to court, he would ask his client to do the cross-examination of the Iyoko guy, Cromwell. And if he's unable to do that, he will let him go. And the cross-examination is over. Is Edu Buahene at the end of the road? Is he going to join his best friend, the Galamsey king, Chairman Wontumi, in jail? How about Hanan? Is that the end of the road for him and his wife? Are they also going there? To God be the glory. But criminal cases, are they really affected by these legal vacations and all that? I thought that it was said somewhere that those cases should be speedy. I don't know. Well, now, come here. I want to run you a short dose here. Atta Kyea's hypocrisy has been exposed by Dafiamekpo. End time. Run the dose here. Come here. Now, in January 2009, Samuel Atta Kyea strongly supported the legal validity of extraordinary court sittings under ordinary Order 79 of CI 47 by famously arguing that the rule was always empowered, has always empowered the Chief Justice to empanel court any day, any day. During that period, his actions and legal arguments directly favored the broad interpretation of the Chief Justice's power to convene the courts outside of standard operating days. Now, on New Year's Day, a statutory public holiday, Mr. Atta Kyea appeared before the Accra Fast Track Court as the lead counsel for the New Patriotic Party and its national chairman, Peter McMahon. To justify the legality of holding court on a non-working day, he forcefully argued that Order 79 gave the Chief Justice absolute discretion to summon a court whenever circumstances demanded urgent judicial intervention. He maintained that the rules of the court were flexible enough to bypass conventional breaks and holidays if a matter was of paramount or emergency national interest. This historical stance was resurfaced in public legal debates because it stands in direct contrast to his stance during the August 2026 legal vacation. While he previously argued that Order 79 allows sittings any day, he now strictly interprets Order 79 to argue that routine, part-head criminal trials do not constitute the types of emergencies that justify forcing lawyers to abandon their legally mandated vacation. So he's a two-mouthed guy. He goes where his feelings go, and he will try to force his feelings into the law. My brother, my sister, the trial will go on come the 17th of August, and his client will go to jail if he doesn't go to court. And I can't wait to see justice delivered to Ghana. It's the Black Pot, aka Kuku Shodemo, and here we speak truth to power.
abusuafo ha da so aye ba media jeche be so asay obe subscribe be like na wa bo aso ahama fa pensa no be atie no anya bi atie edamase oba de onhira mo na mo bibiara ma bi abusua onto eye ensupa enguso emfa emam kire wadwen e won nsam a Samuel Atta Kyea e kan ene ne Black Rasta so e de atudwa.